Hello and welcome back to the another episode of Daily Quiz for IAS Prelims 2025. It is 7th August today and we are going to discuss 10 important questions in this session. You know, every day we take up this class, we take up this video. In fact, on this YouTube channel, we upload two videos every day. The first one, we discuss the current affairs, the most important articles which are relevant for your preparation, and we break them into the simplest language possible so that it would be easy for you to understand those topics and get the important information from them. And in the evening session, which is this video, we upload this video, we discuss the questions, we discuss the daily quiz here, we discuss the questions related to the current affairs itself, so that it will give you an idea how the questions could be framed from the current affairs, and also it will help you revise your current affairs. And if you are the serious students, you will definitely note these questions and develop your question bank for your next prelims exam. And also in this video we discuss few previous year questions too, so that it will give you the proper idea how do questions come in the exam, and also what can be the methods by which you can solve those questions. Now, before we start, I would like to request you guys, please do subscribe the channel and share it with your friends so that they may also get benefit from this initiative. And also, when you subscribe the channel, it gives us the energy, it motivates us to work more hard on these videos and give the best information possible. And if you are still watching this video, I would like to discuss a few things here. First, I'm planning to add this questions related to the static portion also in this video. So if you do agree with that, I will take a few questions every day with respect to our static syllabus, so that motive would be that if you are not able to afford your test series, at least you will get the ideas about your static portion, and you will have the enough questions before your prelims exam, which would help you definitely in clearing your exam. So if you want me to add the static questions also, please write in the comments. I hope you will write in the comments about that. Now, and also don't look at the way I introduce. Sometimes we fumble because we had recently started this, we don't have that much experience, but trust me, the knowledge we are sharing here is definitely the best knowledge, and that is up to date also. So without any delay, let's look at the questions which we have to discuss here. The first question, it is with respect to the Unlawful Conversion of Religion Act 2021 with respect to UP, Uttar Pradesh. Why we are discussing this question here? Because we had seen in the current affairs today that they had proposed an amendment to this act. So we discussed the amendments to this act, what they had proposed it, yet it is yet to be passed, and we will see it once it is passed. So for till then, we will discuss the questions with respect to the Unlawful Conversion of Religion Act of 2021. So here is the question, the first one. Let's read the question itself. The question says, which of the following scenarios would not fall under the purview of the Uttar Pradesh's prohibition of Unlawful Conversion of Religion Act 2021? First one, a person converts to a different religion for marriage and submits a declaration to the district magistrate as required by law. He will definitely fall into this category, because there is no way he can convert to any other religion for the purpose of the marriage. So he will definitely fall, and this makes this statement for this question incorrect. Statement 2, a person is forced into converting to another religion by a religious group offering monetary incentive. A person is forced into converting to another religion by a religious group offering monetary incentive. He will also, in fact, he will not fall under this category, but the persons who are, under, he will not personally, he will not fall under the prohibition on, there won't be any punishment for him, but those who are forcing him, they will definitely fall under this act. Coming to the question number, the statement, third statement, an individual converts to another religion for the purpose of obtaining medical treatment from a religious institution. There are some sections of this law which do talk about this. He may be not, he may not be considered under this because he has medical treatment he can get from the religious institutions, so he may be left alone. So this statement makes it correct that he may be left alone from this unlawful conversion of religion act 2021. Let's look at the fourth statement. A person voluntarily converts to another religion without any inducement or force and does not provide prior notice to the district magistrate. This he is also, he may also not fall under this unlawful conversion of religion act. So for the question number 1, the correct statements would be statement 3 and statement 4. Under the code given below, the correct code would be the correct option would be option D, which is 3 and 4. I hope I made this question, the concept behind it, very clear to you. I hope you would like it. Now moving forward to another question here. It talks about the multidimensional poverty index. We discussed it with respect to the how the calorific value is calculation of calorific value is important by how it will help us determining the poverty of our nation, poverty of an individual. With respect to that, we had framed a question on multidimensional poverty index. So let's see what it talks about. The question says the multidimensional poverty index, it is an important tool for assessing poverty. Which of the following statements about the multidimensional poverty index are correct? First statement, the multidimensional poverty index measures poverty based on income alone, similar to the traditional poverty line approach. It is totally incorrect. So the statement 1 is incorrect. If we will use here the elimination method, we can eliminate directly option A, option C and option D. We can come to our answer directly to the option B, which is 2 and 3. Now we will look at the options itself and find out what the options further say. Option second, the MPI incorporates various dimensions such as education, health, living standards to assess poverty. 100% correct. So option second is correct. Option third, the MPI is used to complement traditional poverty measures and provide a more comprehensive view of poverty. 100% correct. Option 4, the MPI was introduced by the World Bank as an alternative to the Human Development Index. It is incorrect because it was introduced by the Oxford Poverty and Human Development Initiative and the United Nations Development Programme. It was not introduced by the World Bank, and it is also distinct from the Human Development Index, which is a separate measure of human development. So for the question number 2, the correct option is option 2 and 3, which makes from the code given below that option B is the correct option. Now to the third question. We discussed in our current affairs about the artificial sugar, how it can be used how it can replace the table sugar. Let's see a discussion about it. Question number 3, the sucralose is commonly used as a sugar substitute or artificial sugar. Which of the following statements about sucralose are correct? Statement 1, sucralose is a non-caloric artificial sweetener derived from sucrose. 100% correct. Statement 2, sucralose is metabolized by the body and provides calories similar to sugar. It is incorrect. It contradicts with our knowledge which we gained from the current affairs, and it is incorrect. And also it contradicts with the statement 1. Option 3, sucralose is considered safe for consumption by major health regulatory authorities such as the FDA, which is Food and Drug Administration, and EFSA, which is European Food Safety Authority. 100% correct. Option 1 is correct, option 3 is correct, and let's look at the option 4. Sucralose has been linked to adverse health effects such as increased risk of diabetes and cardiovascular diseases. This is also incorrect. So for the question number 3, the correct options would be option 1 and option 3 only, which makes the from the code given below option A correct option for the question number 3. Now moving to the question number 4, it talks about the Indira Sahani versus Union of India case 1992. We saw the how recently the Supreme Court judgment about the subcategorization of scheduled castes in the majority judgment of 6:1 ratio. 6:1 6 judges, they were in support of that. The subcategorization of scheduled caste should be done by the states. So with respect to that, we also discussed the upper limit for the reservation was capped to 50% by the Indira Sahani case. So with respect to this, we will see this question. Question number 4, the Indira Sahani versus Union of India case 1992 is a landmark judgment by the Supreme Court of India. Which of the following statements about the Indira Sahani judgment are correct? Statement 1, the judgment upheld the legality of reservation for other backward classes in government jobs and educational institutions. 100% correct. Statement 2, the court set a ceiling of 50% on the total reservation quota in government jobs and educational institutions. 100% correct. Statement 3, the judgment struck down the reservation for SCs and STs as unconstitutional. This is totally incorrect. Statement 4, the judgment established the concept of the creamy layer within the OBC category, which excludes economically advanced individuals from reservation benefits. So this is also correct. So for the question number 4, the correct options would be option 1, option 2, and option 4. Only incorrect option in this question is option 3. The purpose of this question is, it is not that question would directly come from Indra Sahani judgment like that. It is very least to happen. But why I had brought this question, it will give you the idea about this judgment, because it is very important. It is often discussed in the news, often in discussion in the news these days. So you should know about this judgment. This was the purpose behind bringing such question. Now, moving forward to the last question with respect to the current affairs. The question is about the Waqf Act of 1995. We did not discuss this in our current affairs, but I had brought up the question with respect to it because the government is planning to amend it. So we will understand it by this question itself. The question says the Waqf Act of 1995 in India provides a legal framework for the administration of Waqf properties. Which of the following statements about the Waqf Act are correct? Statement 1, the Act provides for the establishment of state Waqf boards to manage Waqf properties at the state level. 100% correct. For the charity purpose. Statement 2, the Waqf Act allows for the conversion of Waqf properties for non-Waqf purposes under certain conditions. This is totally incorrect. Statement 3, the Act mandates the creation of a central Waqf council to oversee the functioning of state Waqf board. 100% correct. Option 4, the Waqf Act includes provisions for the registration and maintenance of records related to Waqf properties. This is also correct. So I hope you got the idea about the Waqf Act of 1995. It controls, controls and registers, it includes the provisions for the registration and maintenance of records related to Waqf. The Act provides for the establishment of state Waqf boards to manage Waqf properties at the state level for the charitable purposes. Lands related to the religion. So that could be used for the charitable purposes. So with respect to this question, the statements which are correct in here are 1, 3, and 4. The only incorrect statement is statement 2. So with this, we complete our discussion with respect to the current affairs questions. Now let's move towards the previous questions. The first question, we have to find out which of the following statement is correct in the question number 6. The arrival of Babur into India led to first introduction of gunpowder in the subcontinent. This is totally incorrect because gunpowder was already introduced by Portuguese. Second, introduction of arch and dome in the regional architecture. It is also incorrect because Delhi Sultanate, they had already brought it into India. Statement 3, establishment of Timurid dynasty in the region. 100% correct because they draw their links to Timur and also to Mongols, but they prefer to be called Timurid dynasty because he was much better than Mongols. So for the question number 6, the correct option is option C, which is establishment of Timurid dynasty in the region. Now coming to the question number 7, It talks about which of the following founded a new city on the south bank of a tributary to river Krishna and undertook to rule his new kingdoms as an agent of a deity to whom all the land of south of the Krishna was supposed to belong. It is actually talking about the Vijayanagara Empire, and if you had read about it, you will definitely come to the answer to the question number 7. It is Harihara and Buku. So for the question number 7, the correct option is option C. Now coming to the question number 8, it talks about Banjaras during the medieval period of Indian history were generally, they were not the agriculturalists, neither they were warriors, neither they were weavers, they were the traders who went from place to place for the trading purposes. Now coming to the question number 9, who among the following has first deciphered the edicts of Emperor Ashoka? Was he George Buller? Was he James Prinsep? Was he Max Muller or William Jones? He was definitely James Prinsep. So for the question number 9, the correct option is option B. Now coming to the last question of today's discussion, it is about the what is the common to the two historical places known as Ajanta and Mahabalipuram. So what is common to them? Both are built in same period. This is totally incorrect because Ajanta was built during the 2nd century BCE and Mahabalipuram during the 7th century in fact. So this is incorrect. Option 1 is incorrect. Option B, both belong to the same religious denominations, totally incorrect. Ajanta belongs to Buddhism and Mahabalipuram to Hinduism. Option C, both have rock cut monuments, 100% correct. So for the question number 10, the correct option would be option C. So with this we conclude our discussion today. I hope you would like the video and I hope you would share it with your friends, and please do write in the comments should we bring in the static portion questions also. If you want, please write in the comments. Till then, thank you very much, and thank you very much for staying with me. Best of luck to you.